This is No Agenda.
John, that this is Sunshine Week. I guess you didn't.
I did know something about this.
It's Sunshine Week.
Oh, there goes my phone. Go ahead and explain it while I go hang up.
Sunshine Week is all about transparency. This is about transparency in our government. Sunshine Week is such a happy, happy, happy term. It's a week to focus on the importance of open government, how we can ensure accountability for our leaders at the federal, state, and local levels. It's Sunshine Week. Let the sunshine come in. Doobie doobie. You back?
Yeah, it was one of this. If you lift up at a certain time, they don't answer because they're not really on the line.
No, okay.
And then when they answer, you can hear that it's in a bullpen or a boiler room.
So
and then they go, "Oh, Mr. You or Mr. Dvorak?" Yeah. Oh, very good day to you. It's like
you are told.
You are Mr. Dvorak?
Do as you are told.
All right, so what about Sunshine?
All right, so I watched C-SPAN all week long. Sunshine Week. Did you know that there is a 20% rule for lobbyists? And people may not understand this, but all of Washington, D.C. is filled with big law firms who are paid to go and talk to politicians and bribe them and coerce them and pay them and whatever they can to put legislation in place for their clients.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a 20% rule? Do you know what this is, the 20%
I've
rule?
heard of it, but it doesn't come to me.
So the 20% rule is if you spend less than 20% of your time lobbying, you don't have to register as a lobbyist.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Now, what is amazing to me, and I have a clip. If you do you want this would be a clip that I won't interrupt. If you want to listen to it, it's a little longer clip.
Is it interesting? It's not like the McCain clip, is it?
I thought McCain was pretty interesting. Well, if you don't think it's interesting, you call me on it, and I'll cut it off.
All right, go for it.
So this is a panel, and they're arguing about this 20% rule, and they're saying, well, I have to track my time. It's like hard, and these guys are all lawyers. Now, I've had lawyers, and I get a bill right down to the half hour. And they say, oh, I worked 3.5 hours. That's 8,000.
Half hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah. In fact, they even state 15 minutes. But when it comes to lobbying, apparently, that doesn't exist. And we can't track our times.
This is so bogus because of that. What you just said is exactly why it's bogus. And I'm surprised somebody on the panel didn't call him on that.
They're all they're all in bed together. They're all laughing with each other about it. And it's on television. It's beautiful. You can't make this stuff up. If you get bored, call me.
Actually, I'm going to give Dan a chance to see if you want to weigh in on this, or do you want to...
Well, I don't have anything. I guess I do have one question for... I'm curious about the argument from the lobbying perspective, basically that it's too much to keep track of, too complicated. I mean, these are by and large law firms. There are a lot of law firms do lobbying, and then there are obviously specialized lobbying firms. I'm quite sure that they require the clients require. They want to know exactly what you're doing for their money. So I think you're keeping track of it anyway, aren't you? I'm not quite understanding that part of the argument about it being too much work.
Just two things. First, what about the small person shop? If I have 5 different clients that I'm representing one day on different issues, I'm running around. I don't have time to, now I did this, I got to add another 30 minutes or 15 minutes into my schedule to somehow track this and write this down.
It did take 30 minutes.
All right, but if I'm on the Hill, I'm not going to I don't use my cell phone for that, so I'm going to have to carry a personal computer.
Oh, I'm going to carry a computer to keep track of my time.
Or something, or go back to my office and spend some more time at the end of the day when I want to get to home to play with my kids.
Can you believe this?
At the end of the day.
I think you've played enough. This is idiotic. These guys are full of crap.
It's totally full of crap, and it shows you how corrupt everything is. And it's hours and hours of this. It's just hours and hours of people bullshitting and lying about how do we just talk, do we always talk policy? No, sometimes it's just hanging out and making relationships. Yeah, with hookers.